Hey YouTube, Dan Otto here. It is December 31st and I wanted to go over a few things in this video. The first is just to look back on my top catches of the year, top legendaries, top hundos, top shinies. And then the second part of this video is more the personal side, how I want to grow as a player, how I want to grow as a YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. But I know a lot of people like to see best stuff from the year. So it is, when I'm filming this, December 22nd. So let's go shiny, if I know how to spell, and age less than, what is that, 355, 356-ish. Organized by most recent. Okay, so best shinies. A lot of these are, I don't really want to focus on the GBL, like the community day ones, because everyone has access to them. So like Dino, Swampert, the Blaziken, Swamperts. I want to just focus on the odd ones. So like Onyx, I can see right off the bat I have a couple Onyxes. I think I got this one from, I think I got both from GBL. Yeah, caught from the GBL there. So Onyx is, again, a cool one. Rockruff, I know a lot of people are looking for this one. I hatched this one. Again, don't care. I'm showing you all my shinies, but I don't actually care about too much about shinies, but I know Rockruff is a cool one. Togepi, I think I have a couple of these now, maybe. So Togepi, I hatched that one as well. The Miltank from the community day, the Dratini from the community day. I've definitely hatched a few Lickitungs shiny. I think this is one of my or GBL, actually GBL. The Yamask I got from the October Halloween type event. Ledwicker's community day. Kirla, this was a special event too, with the hat on. I got two of those, which is fine. Absol is one. Absol with sunglasses. Again, I don't care too much about shinies. I always wanted an Absol one. I'm almost mad I have the sunglasses on this because I just wanted a normal Absol as shiny, but I guess sunglasses probably makes it more rare. Skarmory, I think I already have a few. Ferroseed, I really like this blue. Again, don't care about shiny too much, but the blue just seems such like a nice color there. And then like Scroopy, Mawile, Bellsprout, Lilyfungus, Burmy, Geodude. I always seem to get the Pikachus, like the specialty. So this one has a, you'll see a few of them. I have Pikachu with a scarf there. Carablast was again, kind of a cool looking shiny. Yungos, whatever. I think this, yeah, this one's definitely from a trade with Poke Daxi. No, Ace Trainer Paul, my buddy. I traded Poke Daxi one as well. Is this one I caught or? No, I feel, yeah, another subscriber. I've been trying to get, I don't even care about the shiny Mewtwo. I just want a Hundo Mewtwo. I still do not have a Hundo Mewtwo. Going through this, is there anything that matters here? The Meltan, I know some people, the day, Shroomy, I guess is the Shroomish baby version. Binacle, again, I like the greenish ting there. Like that's kind of cool. Yeah, you can kind of just look on there. Again, this, what's this Pikachu? Pikachu with the flowers on its side. Specialty there. Yeah, I do have a baby one of these. I forgot. I have a baby one of these that I hatched. But yeah. Oh yeah, this one is for I mean, her name online is Tracy Lee's. That's not her real name, but I promised her I would give her that if I'm ever in Australia or she comes to Canada. Again, I do not care for these, so anything else that I'm just seeing if anything else pops out. The blue Voltorb, I know a lot of people like that one. It's kind of a cool shiny, just the blue. And then this gray Slugma is like, I don't know if it's cool or weird. Anyways, that is it. I don't care about that. I care about hundos, because hundos bother me much more when it comes to GBL here. So hundos here. So I do. This is my first ever Shundo actually. Hundo Eevee. I don't know what I want to evolve it into, but that's kind of cool. I just randomly traded for this one, just kind of like getting the XL trades. Got a Hundo there. And then I mentioned this. I got 0 legendaries in my last GBL season, and I'm already up to 7 now, and I got this from the Ultra League, so a 4-star Hundo there. And then I'm seeing a couple of legendaries, like I guess this one's is this a legendary Pokemon? Yeah, so I got a 4-star there. But as you can see, 19 candies, 26 candy, 19 XL, not anything that matters. And again, a lot of these ones are just like useless, like Magmar, Dunsparce I don't think has play, Rattata, Audino, like all these are useless. No legendary, like where are my legendaries that I want to play with? Swampert I guess is useless, is good for that. But just not a lot of hundos and nothing that's useful in GBL. I built up a lot for GBL, but I always showcase those anyways. So that is my main catches on the year. In terms of what I want to accomplish in the next year, so let's just start GBL focused, because I went to the Toronto Regionals and I played terribly, and what it came down to was I kind of not pride myself, but I always kind of joke, I'm like, I always call myself the best, if you've been with me for a while, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world. And that's because I don't know all the typings, I don't count, I don't do fast move optimization properly, right? So that kind of really hinders me as a GBL, and it's fine because you don't need those things to hit legend. I do all my battles. I'm a good enough battler in general with team building as one of my main things to get ahead, like just do fine. But then I faced Bird Power and MX Champ, and just showed me that like, oh yeah, I may be fine in GBL. I am not fine when it comes to real tournaments. So I would like to start putting a little time and effort into these things, because I really think, like, if I don't, I will truly remain a 3rd and 4th tier Pokemon player, battler, and just like, I'll hit legend. I'll never be one of the best in factions. I'll never be one of the best in these live events, and that's an option. Or I can put a little bit of time and effort into learning the typings, learning the fast move optimizations, learning all the moves and the counts, right? That really could take me to the next level. So I want to put some effort into that. In terms of the game, nothing really. Like, I want to hit legend every season, which is normally no problem for me. I wanted to get on leaderboards, but like not really, because I put out content, one video every single day for the past like over a year and a half now. And it's just like, as soon as you hit the leaderboard, the queue times go up an insane amount, and I don't want to wait for queue times. So hitting the leaderboard is not that big of an issue for me anymore. Doing better in factions, I was really disappointed. So factions, you may have heard me talk about that, is through Sylph. When I first started, I started with a team and I went undefeated. And then I was on this team, and this team that I'm on now for like my 4th or 5th season. And the first season I did amazing. Second season I did okay. Third season I went like, even though we were promoted in, I don't forget what we were in, gold or something, I still dominated. I went like 7-1 in my matches, like really well. And then last season, I called it an outlier season, but I went like, oh god, like 1-6, 1-7. I single-handedly cost us the promotion. And I'm 1-1 so far this season. And I think this is part of like, we're now in the 3rd highest tier. And again, getting away with not having these skills was fine for GBL. It's not fine when you're against some of the top Sylph players in the world. So I need to like put a little more time and effort into like these moves and like counting and stuff like that. So that's from the game perspective. I shouldn't say don't spend any money on the game, because I do the Go Fests. But that's all I pay money for. So thank you to a Specimen Unknown and Ping Deezy, because they buy me these tickets for community days and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. Again, you don't need to buy me those tickets. I do appreciate it, but you don't need to buy me those. Because I don't love spending money in this game. I get my coins from the gym. I just use that. Like, I refuse to spend money on this game, especially a dying game, and especially that they're like they're forcing you to like buy all these events tickets. Like, nah. In terms of the channel, I'm just looking over now. So I'm at 12,250-ish subscribers right now with less than a week left in the year. My goal was, so it was a conservative goal of 12,500, which I thought I would blow out of the water. And I ended up being short on the goal, and I think for 2 to 3 reasons. One of them, sort of not my fault, sort of my fault. It's COVID. And it's just like I got hit with a really, really bad case of COVID. And there was like 2 to 3 weeks there in May where I didn't put out a video. And so like my subscriber count dipped, my view count dipped. It was just like a write-off of a month. Had I had a normal without COVID, had I put out videos every single day, I would have easily hit my 12,500. So that one little aspect there killed me. But the second part is, if you go to my Twitter, YouTube does a like year in review. And 40% of my new subscribers and total views on the year came January, February of 2021. No, 2022. What year are we in? 2022. Came at the January and February. So what happened was, like, I was killing it. Like, some of my premieres back in January had like 104. I think my highest one, I think I screenshot it, was like 140 people live at the premiere when I premiere them 7:30 a.m. EST. And I was getting like 3,000 to 5,000. Actually, some of them reached like, I think in January, February there, like most of my videos were like 8,000 to 10,000 views. And then they dipped, and the views are doing okay, but the subscriber count just seems to not have shot back up. So like my views on most of my videos, I'm just kind of looking at my last, like, on average, they are between 2,000 and 4,000 in December right now, which isn't bad. Like, if you told me when I first started out that you're gonna get 2,000 to 4,000 views per video, I'd be ecstatic. And getting like, and I'm at 12,000, almost 400, like, what did I just say, 12,200 something? Like, if you told me that a year and a half ago, I would have been so happy. But I've seen the downturn of my subscriber growth. I've seen the downturn of my views. And I think there's 2 parts to that. There is some part of it, it's just a game, right? You saw it with like people quitting the game, like Wallower, people quitting GBL in general, people quitting like faction. There's a faction team that got promoted and their team disbanded because people are just tired of this game. And we had 2 people, we're in the 3rd highest tier. We had 2 of our best players quit the team because they're just burnt out. So there is burnout of GBL. Like, the meta is stale. This wing attack buff makes Great League, like, you have your Flyers and Noctowl and stuff like that. You have your Galarian Stunfisk as that answer. You have Metachamp as that answer. And it's like, that's the meta. Like, and Lantern, right? Great League is very, very, very stale right now. The game is stale. So that's one aspect that I can't control. But the other aspect that I can't control are the videos. So again, there are these videos that are still getting like 4,000 views and hundreds of likes and lots of comments. Like, a lot of you just comment on every single video, and I appreciate that. I tried to like all of them just to show you, like, yes, I do appreciate these comments. So it's not like the views are totally gone. It's not like I'm getting like 1,000 views per video anymore. I'm still doing okay. But I feel like my channel along with GBL is also stale. It's sort of like the same thing with teams. So I'm trying to think how to branch out. But even doing like fun ones, like I tried to do a fun glass cannon team with Surfetched, Electivire, and Gengar as like a fun glass cannon team. Watch some booms, watch this. And that was actually one of my lowest rated ones. And I did like Chespin Community Day analysis, and that was one of my lower viewer ones. So, like, you seem to like the teams that are competitive, because I've always been that sort of like, if you want to hit legend, like, come use these teams. I know how to team build to make you hit legend. So a lot of you like those videos, but I don't know. I'm trying, and I asked, like, what do you guys want, like, to see, or like what else? So let me know in the comments below if there's anything else that you would like to see on this channel. I plan to do more collabs outside. So I did the content creator tournament collab. That was fun. So I'm trying to do more collabs. Like Poke Daxi and I will be doing, I've done some virtual collabs with him. We're going to be doing some in-person collabs too, probably for his channel, but that helps viewers to come to my channel. So we're going to do like a community day collab and stuff like that. So that's easy. The other collabs are a little tougher and people are not as willing to participate. So I actually tried, again, we're just, you guys know me, 15 minutes in, we are just rambling at this point. I tried to get a second one going. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to take the top, like, I don't know, 30, 40 GBL YouTubers and the top 30, 40 Twitch GBLers and have like a draft. So we have two captains. Didn't matter who the captains were. I said like me and Poke Daxi to start with, whatever. And then we draft Pokemon. So like I go first, I choose King, and he goes first, he chooses Rise. And then King and Rise would do a battle of 3 and we'd showcase their battles. So I think it'd be like a fun, like a pick 6 show 3 match of 3 between like some of the best from Twitch and YouTube. And I started messaging people. A couple said yes. Most either did not reply or said like, nah, I don't really like want to do that. So I'm like, okay. So it's actually tough to find people to collab with. Oh, that's the one thing I want to do more is stream. I actually think that is an answer to both my channel issues and doing something new is streaming more. I'll stream on YouTube because I tried Twitch. Twitch is dying. YouTube is doing its best to like push Twitch out for streaming. So I will start streaming. The problem is, as you guys know, I've already gone over my schedule. As you can see the basketball net in the back. Just one second. So it came with a little basketball, but I have not built it up yet. So I use this foam soccer ball. And yes, people ask me how tall this net is. It's about 2 to 3 feet, right? So easy dunking. That's in the background. Anyways, why I say that is my day. So there's 2 things that are happening this year. I mean, not just happening this year, 2 things in my life that I have to deal with in general. I'll put a smaller one. I've been working from home since COVID. We're now mandated to go back to the office 2 to 3 times a week. So when I'm in the office, my day looks like this. I get up at 6 a.m. I do some battles at home. I catch a bus at 7. I get there at 8. I work 8 to 4. I catch the bus back, get home at 5, have dinner with the family, play with the kids till 6:30, give them a bath at 6:30 till 7:15, get them to bed till 7:45. 8 o'clock, they finally fall asleep. I finish my battles if I didn't do them during the day. I try to do them during the day. Edit the video at 8 to 9. Shoot the video from 9 to 9:30. Upload it. Make a like, what the heck is it called? The picture cover. Make the cover. And that takes me till 10 o'clock. Watch 30 minutes of TV. Go to bed. Do it all again. That's my weekdays. And on weekends, my wife is off work right now, watching both the kids. I can't like take time out during the day because I'm watching the kids on the weekend essentially. Like we trade off, but like for the most part, I'm watching them, and that's when I also do my errands on the weekend. I do all the groceries and stuff that I need to around the house. Like, so there is no actual time for me to stream because I can't. Where I can potentially stream is. That's why I can't commit to a schedule. I could, what I may start doing is one night during the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if I'm ahead on videos, not Thursday, not the league turnover, because I got to shoot a video for Friday for sure. But if I can like Saturday, Sunday night shoot in advance for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe one night I'll just be like, after the kids go to bed, say, if my videos are already done for that, I'm just going to go stream Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So look out. Again, I can't commit to anything. I want to do it, but I can't commit to anything, but I want to stream more. So if I do stream, it's going to be like, telling you right now, if I'm going to stream, it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday at 8:30 to 9 Eastern time for like an hour or two. That's as much as I can. That's as much as I can commit to streaming right now. But I think it would be fun. Anyways, I'm rambling. Obviously, you guys know that. That's kind of what you're here for. That is it. Let me know if you have any other suggestions for the channel. I appreciate you guys being here. And that's it. So let me know if you have any GBL goals that you want to do in 2023. I also hope to, they haven't released any other schedule yet. I hope to attend more of these. Jeez, cannot keep a coherent thought here. I hope to attend more of these in-person events because I actually really enjoyed the Toronto Regional, even though I played poorly. It was great to like get to meet you guys and a few other people. So I had a really good time there. So if there is ever a bigger Go Fest or Safari Zone or something in that sort of Toronto to Montreal corridor, I will attend in person for sure. So if you are in that area and something comes, I'll definitely be there. I will commit to that. I can't really commit to anything else there because the thing is like, it's tough for me to like leave the wife and kids on the weekend as it is. So I can, like, she allows me to do it, but it's one thing when I can go back to Hamilton and just stay with my parents for free versus like having to like travel on a plane somewhere, which costs $1,000 or whatever, stay at a hotel, which costs money, pay for the event, which costs money. Like those expenses are adding up too quickly. Have you guys looked at groceries recently for a family of 4? Not great. Anyways, that's enough. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.